All right, my friends, it's time for another Sunday night open mic virtual set. This thing's been hosted by David Hampton for, God, how long now, Dave? Like a year and a half or more. Thanks so much for doing this. We're probably in the closing days of this thing. Who knows? I mean, not the closing days of the pandemic, but maybe the closing days of doing virtual open mics. I don't know. I'm going to continue either way. I personally have fallen in love with doing virtual open mics sets from home, and that's just what I'm going to keep on doing. So either way, whatever happens, happens. Give me a second here. Light a little incense to the gods of music and love and luck. Oh, Dylan light for more luck. Dylan light for luck. Oh. I don't drink much, but when I do, it's Bob Dylan's Heaven's Door whiskey. For luck. Cranberry juice. For the heat. I'm telling you, man, if the heat's been bugging you, pure cranberry, into that, rest water, little sweetener if you like it. The heat's always bugged me, and for the first time in my life, I am totally leaning into the heat. I'm digging the heat. It bugs me when it goes below 90. So I recommend cranberry juice if the heat's been fucking with you. Tangy, my favorite legal store-bought vape and flower. I like Tangy. Believe it or not, it tastes like a tangerine. I'll tell you, these hippies have got it down. Tastes like tangerine. Tangerine dream is what I would have called that, but you know, that's just me. All right, I got three tree songs for you. We lost a huge favorite tree of mine in the park last week. We had a little freak windstorm that only hit this one corner of the park. Took out my favorite tree, great big old oak. So it put me in the mind of trees and thinking about the various trees I've known and loved. I got a lot of songs that mention trees. I tried to find a few that zero in on trees a little bit more. This one here, this here song's about trees that are on fire. Right now it's very smoky out there. The air looks a lot like that window shade. And part of what we live with here in Southern Oregon every year is a bit of a forest, smoke from the various nearby forest fires and stuff. So bugs some people more than others, but it's never pleasant. The forest is on fire and the air is heating up. The valley's getting smoky and I'm panting like a pup. Talk with an old timer who just looked at me and grinned. Said we are at the mercy of the wind. Hurricanes and twisters, they will rip you from the ground. Forest fires choke you if the right wind comes around. Get out your bandanas and get those babies in. We are at the mercy of the wind. Cannot see the mountain, it is just a wall of white. The world is getting smaller and my throat is getting tight. The fires will be burning till the autumn rains begin. We are at the mercy of the wind. Looking at the sunset and it's burning ruby red. I'm thinking of the living and I'm thinking of the dead. I'm thinking of that fire and the way it's always been. We are at the mercy of the wind. The forest is on fire and the air is heating up. The valley's getting smoky and I'm panting like a pup. Talk with an old timer who just looked at me and grinned and said, we are at the mercy of the wind. We are at the mercy of the wind. Thank you very much for listening. If you have been, I always appreciate it. Nice to be listened to, you know. And even if your YouTube video only gets 10 views or 10 likes or whatever, I mean, hey, you know, be an old white guy, pick up a guitar, play songs you wrote about your life in a bar and see if you can get 10 people to listen to you there. That's known as fat chance, so I'll take my 10 views. I'll take my 10 likes online. Thank you very much. Here's another one about trees. Oddly enough, interestingly enough, I actually recorded a video of that tree that blew down to the strains of this very song right here. This is more about admiring trees than trees being on fire. I sing from a deep place, but not as deep as places go. I tried too hard to feel things and to know things I don't know. But there's just no way to force myself into the flow. I sing from a deep place, but not as deep as places go. Like the wind sings in the trees, I'd like to sing like that. Like a swing set swings in the breeze, I'd like to swing like that. Like a Sunday morning church bell rings, I'd like to ring like that. Like the wind sings in the trees, I'd like to sing like that. Comes from the inside, or it doesn't come at all. I try to get out of its way and be ready to roll when it calls. But anything I add just makes me look small. It comes from the inside, or it doesn't come at all. Like the wind sings in the trees, I'd like to sing like that. Like a swing set swings in the breeze, I'd like to swing like that. Like a Sunday morning church bell rings, I'd like to ring like that. Like the wind sings in the trees, I'd like to sing like that. Come a long, long way, but I got a long, long way to go. Will I find my deepest voice? Well, I might, but I don't think so. I'm just happy anytime I even get close. I come a long, long way, but I got a long, long way to go. Like the wind sings in the trees, I'd like to sing like that. like a swing set swings in the breeze. I like to swing like that, like a Sunday morning church bell rings. I'd like to ring like that, like the wind sings in the trees. I'd like to sing like that, I'd like to sing like that, I'd like to sing like that. Thank you again. Like the Wind Sings from 2010. Yeah. All right. Now we're going to get a little squirrely, do a kind of a weird song I haven't played in a long time. It involves the thumb pick. This is about living in the trees. I'm sure I'm going to screw this up, but it's that kind of song. Trust me, it will not matter. The more I screw it up, the funnier the song will be. I sleep all night in my cozy nest, visions of acorns in my head. I'm a squirrel. I'm up in the morning and I'm up in the trees, using the branches as my trapeze. I'm a squirrel. I'm kinda nervous, but I'm lots of fun. If you hurt me, I can bite you, but I'd rather run. I like to eat I'd like to eat nuts in the morning sun. I look like I'm playing the bongos when I bury one. I'm a squirrel. I don't like cats, but they like me. I sit and cluck at them from up in my tree. I'm a squirrel. Dogs chase me, but I'm way too fast. They jump and bark, I just laugh. I'm a squirrel. I'm kinda nervous, but I'm lots of fun. If you hurt me, I can bite you, but I'd rather run. I like to eat nuts in the morning sun. I look like I'm playing the bongos when I bury one. I'm a squirrel. Bushy tail helps me with my balance. Bushy tail, so pretty. Bushy tail. Sorry about the bird feeder, I can't help it, I'm a squirrel. I'm kinda nervous, but I'm lots of fun. If you hurt me, I can bite you, but I'd rather run. I like to eat nuts in the morning sun. I look like I'm playing the bongos when I bury one. I'm a squirrel. That great big tree came from a tiny sprout, a nut my grandpa buried and forgot all about. He was a squirrel. I raise my kids up in the trees so they can be squirrely just like me. We are squirrels. Sometimes I like to take a break and just lie on a branch. Sometimes I like to take a break completely still. Sometimes I like to take a break for about 20 seconds. I'm a squirrel. I'm kinda nervous, but I'm lots of fun. If you hurt me, I can bite you, but I'd rather run. I like to eat nuts in the morning sun. I look like I'm playing the bongos when I bury one. I'm a squirrel. computer screwed up there in the middle. I tried to kind of play around the screw ups. I hope it didn't freeze up too much. If it does, I'll have to do this all over again, and you will never be seeing this. So anyways, thanks for watching. Always appreciate it. My Sundays are reserved for you, and I will keep posting these on Sunday nights regardless of what the live situation is, and invite you to, if you feel like throwing a video of your own set or a song that you've recorded recently, and just throw it in the comments below my open mic Sunday night video. I would be happy to check them out. So we will continue with Sunday nights regardless of what else happens in the world. So take good care of yourself. Breathe really deep, except not outside if you're in Southern Oregon. Breathe shallow out there. Breathe deep when you're inside in a nice little air-filtered area. Take good care of yourself and of yourselves, because I want to see you on the other side of whatever we're on wherever we're on this side of. I want to see you on the other side of that. All right.